Ever wondered how you could supercharge your memory for the long haul? Like, how do some people remember names effortlessly while you struggle to recall what you had for breakfast? Chuckles. Don't worry, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into 10 scientifically backed tips to boost your long-term memory and keep your brain sharp. From ancient memory techniques to cutting-edge research, we'll explore practical strategies you can implement immediately. So get ready to unlock your brain's full potential. This, my friends, is a game changer. Spaced repetition is all about strategically timing your review sessions to fight against our brain's natural tendency to forget. Think of it like this. Imagine you have a new acquaintance, John. You meet him once, maybe exchange numbers, but then life gets in the way. You might vaguely remember his face weeks later, but good luck recalling his name. Now imagine you bump into John at the coffee shop the next day, then again at the gym a week later, and maybe even chat on the phone a few times. Each interaction reinforces the memory of John, and his name becomes ingrained in your brain. That's spaced repetition at work. By reviewing information just as you're about to forget it, you trick your brain into thinking it's important, making it stick around for the long run. Let's be real, our brains love a good story, a catchy rhyme, or a bizarre image. Mnemonic devices tap into this by connecting new information with something memorable. Ever heard of Roy G. Biv to remember the colors of the rainbow? That's a mnemonic device. You're essentially creating a mental shortcut, making it easier for your brain to retrieve information later. Need to memorize a shopping list? Imagine each item interacting with each other in a hilarious scenario. Trust me, you won't forget the milk when you picture it having a dance-off with a banana in your head. Just like our bodies need regular exercise, our brains crave mental stimulation to stay sharp. Think of it like this. A muscle you don't use eventually weakens. The same goes for your brain. If you're constantly engaging in mentally stimulating activities, you're essentially giving your brain a power workout. Solving puzzles, playing strategy games, learning a new language, or even just having deep conversations. These are all fantastic ways to challenge your brain and keep those neurons firing. So ditch the mindless scrolling and pick up a book, learn a new skill, or challenge a friend to a game night. Your brain will thank you. We all know the importance of a balanced diet for our physical health, but did you know that certain foods can actually boost your brain power? It's like giving your brain the premium fuel it needs to perform at its best. Fatty fish like salmon, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, are like brain food superstars, supporting memory and cognitive function. Then we have the antioxidant powerhouses, blueberries, anyone. These little guys are packed with antioxidants that protect your brain from damage. Don't forget about leafy greens, nuts, and seeds, all packed with essential nutrients that keep your brain happy and healthy. I know, hearing a doctor talk about exercise is like listening to a broken record. But trust me on this one, guys. Physical activity isn't just about those washboard abs, though those are a nice bonus. Exercise is like a magic elixir for your brain. When you get moving, your heart pumps harder, increasing blood flow to your brain, which delivers a fresh supply of oxygen and nutrients those brain cells crave. This boost in circulation is like hitting the refresh button on your brain, improving memory, focus, and overall cognitive function. We've all been there, pulling all-nighters, sacrificing sleep for work, or late-night Netflix binges. But here's the thing, skimping on sleep is like robbing your brain of its chance to recharge and consolidate memories. Think of sleep as your brain's filing system. During sleep, your brain is hard at work, organizing and storing memories from the day, transferring information from short-term to long-term storage. When you're sleep-deprived, this process gets disrupted, and it becomes much harder to form and recall memories. So make sleep a non-negotiable. We live in a high-stress world, constantly bombarded with information and demands on our time. But chronic stress, my friends, is like kryptonite to your memory. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone, and while cortisol in small doses is normal, constantly elevated levels can wreak havoc on your brain, particularly the hippocampus, a region crucial for memory formation. Prolonged stress can actually shrink the hippocampus, leading to memory problems and difficulty forming new memories. So prioritize stress management. Humans are social creatures by nature. We thrive on connection, and guess what? Our brains do too. Engaging in meaningful social interactions is like a breath of fresh air for your brain, stimulating cognitive function and boosting memory. Think about it. When you're chatting with a friend, listening to their stories, sharing your own experiences, your brain is actively engaged, processing information and making connections. These social interactions challenge your brain, keeping it sharp and agile. So make time for friends and family, join a club, volunteer, or simply strike up a conversation with someone new. Did you know that our brains process and remember visual information much better than plain text? That's where visualization comes in. This powerful technique involves creating vivid mental images of the information you want to remember. It's like creating a movie in your mind, making the information more engaging and memorable. Let's say you need to remember to buy eggs, bread and milk from the grocery store. Instead of just repeating the list, visualize yourself cracking eggs into a pan, then spreading butter on a slice of bread, and finally pouring a glass of milk. Have you ever noticed how teaching something to someone else helps you understand it better? That's because teaching forces you to actively recall and organize information in a clear and concise way. It's like solidifying your own understanding by explaining it to another person. When you teach, you're not just passively recalling information, you're actively engaging with it, making connections, and reinforcing your own understanding. So find a willing student, a friend, family member, or even your pet, and share your newfound knowledge. So there you have it, 10 scientifically backed tips to unlock your brain's power and boost your memory. From spaced repetition and mnemonic devices to the power of a healthy diet, regular exercise and quality sleep, we've covered a wide range of strategies you can start implementing today. Remember, improving your memory is a journey, not a destination. Start small, be consistent, and celebrate your progress along the way. Implement these strategies today and start experiencing a sharper, more reliable memory. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help others boost